at 3-2, are you still worried? I don't think I would have been that worried.
Yeah.
Just because I felt very confident in our team. And that's something we haven't had for almost this whole season. Confidence in the late lead. Up to a month ago.
It came from Miami. It was that Miami match.
Up to 3 weeks ago, that wasn't the thought process that we would associate with this team.
Yes, sir. You know the fucking vibes. The NYCFC Forever podcast is streaking. Play the music one more time. Man. Play the music one more time, man.
So, he called me on phone with the Trump.
I gotta do the. Hey, man.
All the
Yo, we need some playoff drops.
Yeah.
We have a whole week off.
Yeah.
I think we should do some research and just get a bunch of new drops for the playoffs. Drops.
All right, we could do something. Maybe we could do a little.
Leave in the comments.
Tell us a drop.
Please.
Sanchez, what up?
I come to you with the news that New York City once again proves to be a superior city to another major city in America. And this city of my choice this weekend is Los Angeles. I come to let you all know that Los Angeles is literally 28 days later. It is the apocalypse. They're living it now. Apocalypto, right there.
Right now.
They're
doing a part 3 of that movie, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, 28 years later, I think it is called.
Oh, yes.
Shot on iPhone 15 Pro Max.
Really? What?
Sponsored by Apple.
Bling. So yeah.
Yeah, they didn't need extras.
They just did the same. That's what I'm saying.
B-roll straight from the street into the film.
Yousef was out there in the car.
Yeah,
all right, guys, lunch?
Yeah, lunch.
Everybody?
Yeah. Yeah, it is bad in Los Angeles.
Damn,
and I would like to let people know that you are not missing out on much.
LA has left you scarred.
It's not that it's left me scarred. It's just I got to see it, the dark side.
You got to peek behind the curtain.
I got to peek behind a curtain of total death and Mad Max.
I feel like, what was different this time? Because
the other time,
y'all recently went out there like within the last 2 years, I think.
In 2022 was last time I was there. But we stayed.
Yeah, I was talking about playing handball.
But we was mosely on that side of town.
That side of town was very like
beach, mellow, chill.
It was like,
but there's a lot of
cars.
There too,
the crustiness is different.
It is crusty over there.
I didn't really see many like that. What he was describing, I didn't see any of that over there. And mind you,
the Los Angeles that of this past weekend was downtown Los Angeles. For those who don't know,
Skid Row.
It smells like urine everywhere you go. No matter where, even on the train, urine.
But that
in the train
that follows a lot of sentiments of locals that because I kept asking like about shit, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't really go over there. Like it's like no one." It's like a dome. Yeah. And I just point at it.
It smells so bad.
Put him in the fucking bed. Get him out of here. Come on.
Please, someone wash the streets. It don't rain out there like that. So they don't get nature's help in showering. But the streets of California, Los Angeles, fucking smell horrendous. It is disgusting. The streets is nasty. There's roaches everywhere.
Ew.
The big roaches.
Ew.
Like
the flyers?
I don't know. Son, the penguins. I don't know. The
penguins, yo.
Yeah, the ragers. I don't know. These dudes is out everywhere. No one picks up their dog poop. No one picks up the dog poop. It is. How do you walk your dogs in these streets?
Oh man.
Yo, you. No, I'm not gonna say nothing.
It's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not. I guess I there's a part of LA that I'm not gonna visit because I don't.
Yeah,
everything
you don't
describe,
really, you don't really need to visit that part of LA.
There's nothing to see there but stay there. Like that's all there is. Like hotels.
Yeah.
The hotels are in that area.
Yeah, man.
Well then. Besides that, Yousef, how you doing?
I'm chilling, brother. I had a chill, great weekend locally. Saw a nice little show, a little dance.
Hey, what show you saw again? Something with a K?
Yeah, K Tronda. K-Tronada, sorry.
What is
K-Tronada.
that?
You remember? He's a producer and a DJ.
So it's like dance music.
Yeah, he like blends into the world
Yo,
of.
you fucked up, Sanchez, bro. Let him.
So,
Come on, yo.
He's really selling out arenas at this point. So I don't know what, and he's mad well known.
Sanchez a jerk, bro.
Well, I'm mad that you went to go see the same band that's been playing for fucking 30 years at this point.
And you know what? They got to celebrate 30 years. Corn forever.
Jesus
Corn
Christ.
lives. Call me when this DJ dude celebrating 30 years.
he's celebrating like 15 at this point. So he's halfway there.
I know New York City education ain't the top tier. But I clearly said 30.
He's on the way. He's on the
I
way.
clearly said 30 years. Corn lives at BMO Stadium, also known as LAFC Stadium.
I'm gonna play the song I played him. So see if you can recognize it.
All right.
All right. YouTube, don't fuck with us.
Oh, it will. Oh, it will. This is taking weeks.
Yeah, this was somebody rapped on this.
Chance is on his
Chance the
album.
rapper. Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
produced
yeah.
that song.
Ah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So he's been like, you know, like Jay Electronica. Sometimes he just been
Jay
the cut
Electronica, yeah.
type stuff. Like he's like that, where he made his name back there, and then now he's being very like in the front. So he did like a lot of Boiler Room sets like 10 years ago that got him really a lot of buzz. So, but it was fun. It was cool, and it was a chill weekend. Other than that, it was honestly a chill weekend. That's for the most part.
I went to this Korn concert, and Yousef, honestly, I was really impressed with the crowd. Really impressed with the crowd.
You was telling me, bro. I was like,
It started off slow. You know, like every show, everybody has their phone out.
Did they have to wake up?
Oh, Evanescence? That was good. That was good.
So you did not wake up? Did you not wake up inside?
You know what woke me up after them? The disco they were playing. In
Hey.
between. They were playing straight disco all leading up to Korn
I
starting.
love disco, man.
And it was a...
word.
Son, that's where hip hop comes from, yo.
I'm good on disco.
Well, what do you like disco? Disco's the original, like,
Nah.
funky music.
That's why I don't like that song that they play at the matches.
I like that song. New York City.
I'm
I
not
don't
a
know,
fan.
man. I got old aunts.
Oh no.
They used to listen to that shit.
My mom,
Yeah,
my
disco.
mom never
used to-
exposed me to disco.
My mom listens to disco too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom was
Growing
on
up,
straight
yeah.
like
Hell yeah.
like
You
the
know
old
my
school-
family, they really New Yorkie and shit, you know?
My mom was on boleros.
My mom was like really into like that whole. They came here in the early '80s, so it was like
Yeah.
disco, the Funny All Star stuff.
Yep.
Like that was my mom and my dad scene back in the
She was like the Chicas del Gang. That was my mom's shit.
'80s.
My mom like that shit too. Yeah, but
But the Korn crowd, first off, it was fucking packed, packed.
I'm jelly.
But I never realized I couldn't see from where I was at how the masses of people behind me were. I saw aerial shot and it was like completely full floor, multiple pits.
Damn.
And I was like, wow.
How many people you think was at the...
About 25,000 maybe. Yeah.
Oh, but can you tell Dave what you told me about the because this was a Bank of California.
No,
BMO, sorry, Bank of Montreal, LA.
BMO Stadium.
Because that what you said was real concerning within the design, I think, of the stadium.
What concerning?
The amount of people in the stadium and then how the concourse.
Oh, the
were.
concourses were fucking small. It was bad. Like I had to abort mission to go to the bathroom in between bands because I was like, I'm not gonna get to the bathroom and I'm gonna end up missing the band. So
Oh, shit.
I wanted to go see them. I think it was for Gojira's set. I'm like, I want to go see them. Now wait on this line.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It was really bad. They got some good food. I had the I think it was like a pulled pork fries.
Oh, wow.
Oh, like on the fries and shit.
Like a
That's
dirty,
a big meal to have at a concert.
like a dirty.
Son.
You know
You know
what
what I'm
Bobby?
saying? Like-
I also had the hot dog.
That shit
Oh
was
my God,
wrapped in bacon on the
Holy
street.
shit.
On the
you eat
sidewalk.
that during Gojira and
On the sidewalk outside the
Wow.
stadium.
during Evanescence is
The
coming
hot
back.
dog with the. But this is the thing: the hot dog wrapped in bacon, and they give you the options like how you do sausages with the peppers and onions. You can put peppers and onions, all that stuff on.
They
it
gave
too.
you the fogo de chao
And I was like, exactly. Like, I just want the little hot dog with some ketchup. And you know what? Let me do the mayonnaise. I did mayonnaise, bro.
Oh my God.
On the street. Mayonnaise off the street, bro.
You wildin', bro. You just looking for trouble, man.
Mayonnaise off the street,
What's
bro.
about bold strategy at concerts?
Bold strategy, bro. Mayonnaise off
he
the
wanted-
Mayo off the street.
In dirty ass LA.
And then
hot dog off
On
the
a hot dog. Like, what the fuck is going on?
you literally
bro?
just told us how dirty this place
Yeah,
is.
you like,
did it.
oh yeah, I want hot dog. I want hot and mayonnaise from.
So it's not a dirty water dog. It's a fucking
Right, it's just dirty dog.
with mayo from a cubo.
off a bottle that's in the sun. It was like 92 degrees when we got there.
And then you go eat pulled pork on fries
Give me
inside
that.
the stadium.
Give me the night.
You got the audacity.
So the-
just listen to disco while eating that
Hell
shit.
yeah.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
God,
bro.
you got a stomach made of steel.
Word,
son.
because all I can think about is
La churria. That's what I'm thinking about, bro. Which, for those who don't know,
so you go directo, bro.
yeah, that's
The express
that
train.
express train, dog. Son, holy shit!
Do not pass go like
the
Monopoly.
confidence of this man,
Hell
Word.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's an audacious move.
You know
bro.
why though?
son. I'm at
Fuck
the
it,
point.
bro. I've never been to BMO Stadium, so if I had to go, I would have went. Just to test out the facilities.
Yeah, because last time
You had to do wipes on you.
the check out the
Word,
capability.
you gotta
No, I
put-
did not, bro.
You
I would have
been in there
been
with
out
fucking
there.
saw
Fuck,
paper.
technically
shit.
you were home. That's one of our many home stadiums.
one of our nine
nine stadiums.
home
yo.
stadiums.
The more you.
Son, we're whores, bro. NYCFC are whores of stadiums.
Yes.
9 stadiums. Y'all want to get into this, man?
How you doing, real quick?
I'm tired, dog.
You know what? Me too. I've been up since 2 a.m. Western Conference time
Okay.
or Western Standard Time.
Western Standard. I don't even think it's called Western. Hold on. It's not called Western Standard. Hold on. Time out. It's Pacific Standard Time, bro. What the fuck? Once again, the New York City education right here. Fucking Dumb and Dumb over here. What did you say? The Western Conference time. What the fuck, bro?
The time according to LAFC.
Jesus
It's been a long time since I've slept, buddy.
bro.
That's what I'm trying to say.
The Western Conference time zone.
The Western Conference time zone. Now, what's wrong with this man, bro? I can't, man. I can't.
Oh shit.
Again, the confidence of this man, bro.
Word. Just
Fucking
straight up
hot dogs and mayo off the streets.
and fucking
Dusty ass LA in Western Conference Standard Time, whatever the fuck you said, yo. Holy shit.
But the shit was that it's not just like a Western Conference time. Then it's like, no, let me correct myself.
Let me correct West
West-
Coast. West Coast. West Coast Standard Time. Like, they out there like, yo, West Side Standard. Like, the fuck out of here, man. Pacific Standard Time, bro.
Hey, my bad.
Son, oh man.
I was in LA, bro. You know, shit happens out there, bro. You know what I mean? Okay.
Oh, my
brother.
God, yo.
Oh man. Wow.
So you sleep deprived.
He's
Yeah,
jet
that's one way to
lagged. He's
put it,
jet
yeah.
lagged. He's jet lagged.
That's one way to put it.
I'm
Yeah.
sleep deprived too, man. Sleeping every 3 hours, waking up and shit.
You was in
yo.
baby standard time.
Baby stand. BST, yo. BST. Yo, you know what, man? I don't want to say nothing bad about this slow person, but I think they knew wifey was coming home. They were like, all right, I'm going to just be up.
Oh, word?
Yeah, like, go to sleep, man. What the fuck you doing? Blowing raspberries and shit, laughing in the bed. Like, come on, it's cute, but
Raspberries is when you do the.
yeah.
I learned that
They
recently.
love that shit.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, I'm tired, but had a great weekend with her. It was cool. It was fun. Learned a lot about myself.
Hey,
What'd you learn?
That I could do this. Yeah, that I got the confidence. Not the confidence, but I have the
You can shoot it from the logo.
I can shoot from the low and make it.
And, hey, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Confidently. So yeah. Gained a lot of confidence with myself this weekend. So,
What's up, man?
So I'm probably gonna be crying out of this eye for the rest of it. This motherfucker killed me.
on the Western Conference eye.
Shit, bro.
Because it's on the west side of your face, bro.
Oh,
Or do you mean the left side of your face?
Yeah, that's the west side. No, that's the crib side.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
But yo, speaking of confidence, NYCFC is
of blue flags.
smoking a lot of confidence. Blue flags, all that, man.
City is back up.
City is back up. It's a must. We outside. We got a 3-1 victory this week.
Let's go.
Against Nashville, Tennessee. FC.
Dirty Nashville.
And we got a 3-2 victory over Cincinnati. But we will get into the first game, the latest game, which is against Nashville.
We're trying here, brother.
I'm trying to.
They play in the Western Conference, right?
They play in the Western Conference. Yes, they do. They used to. Yes,
they're the East now.
But the Eastern time zone.
I think that time zone's different. No,
I don't know.
I think they're an hour back.
They're -1.
Yeah, they -1. Oh my God, yo. Yeah, they Central Time, I think.
Oh man,
I think they're in Central Time.
Yo, I want to say something about myself real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
I went to Universal Studios yesterday, and it was Hollywood Horror Nights. You know, it's supposed to be the baddest, meanest of the meanest haunted houses, right?
Okay.
I've never stepped foot in a haunted house in my life. Like, I don't do scary stuff. I went through all these haunted houses. I didn't flinch not one time. I think all my emotions is through laughter and not through fear.
Not through fear, yo. That's funny, yo.
He was laughing.
Yeah, like it was like hilarious.
Like,
the people were jumping at me, and I was like,
got a knife.
well,
That's cute.
So
I haven't done a haunted house in a minute.
laughing this hard really makes up for not being feared. Put fear in my eyes yesterday.
There you go.
Oh man,
When's the last time you did a haunted house?
When was that time you went to see Mom's crib?
that's crazy. That's
wild.
crazy. Shots to my mom's.
What about her block? That was like a haunted maze, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So you
can
lose
be-
a ball on that hill, bro, from his block.
Oh, it's over.
You ain't never getting that ball back, yo.
That's just in the East River, bro.
There were some zombies, but
The East River.
oh man.
All right, let's get into this
Yeah,
game, man.
this
NYCFC versus Nashville. What's Nashville's team called? SC?
There's Nashville
FC?
NSC.
Nashville FC.
Natural Standard Time.
You got that lineup?
Oh man, real cool.
got the lineup?
It was a good day, bro. Good crowd. I would say
You went to the game, right?
I
Yeah,
went to the
That
match.
was a surprise to me when I saw that you were going to the game. I was like, wow, that is a commitment.
I think it was because remember he had not to speak for you, sorry, but we had that nice victory over Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, I gotta go to the next game. I gotta go to the next one. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
because I just want to it felt like I'm not to get into the topic of the whole Rebel at home thing. It's just with this season is starting to feel
Don't say it.
not mad. No. It's just starting to feel like I kind of just want to be able to see them play.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, because of baseball, we don't know how the Mets or the Yankees going to end up, and it's looking like they're going to make a little deeper of a run than I anticipated, especially with the Mets. So it's like when it comes to the playoff, I just want to see that team win.
Yeah.
And I got to get used to being able to do the travel. So I wanted to get another run in.
How was the travel? Explain to
my
the viewers,
bro.
how long does it take to get there from Queens, New York?
Bro, I left at 1 from Queens, and I'm not even that deep into Queens. I left
You're
that.
in the Astoria area.
Yeah, like at Joe Astoria. 1 p.m. I got to that stadium, and mind you, the trek there had to be like we had to do call an audible because the train times were crazy. I got there like around 3.
3 o'clock.
Jesus.
And
you mentioned that you didn't take the train all the way
No,
door to
we
door
had-
because, like you mentioned, kind of the.
So we took the path. So I took the path from World Trade Center. Sorry, I admit when I fuck up. I fucked up and I thought I saw Newark on the train. That one was only going to Journal Square, and that was the last stop. Which typically from World Trade Center, that train doesn't run to Journal Square. That's the 33rd Street one that goes through Hoboken, and then from Hoboken we can go to Journal Square. Again, weekend schedule and the path is fucking stupid. So I fuck up. I get on the train. Shouts to Panda. He gets on the train with me as well. And we get to Journal Square and we see that the train to Newark is 30 minutes
Oh my God.
from that one. Mind you, there was supposed to be
That's one stop, isn't it?
from
Journal Square to Harrison is one
it's
stop.
one stop. And it's done but the train to Newark that would take me to Harrison is 30 minutes to get to Journal Square. Panda's like, yo, it's like 10 minutes to get to the stadium from here on the
So
Uber.
I'm confused. Yeah, I was gonna say, did y'all just take an Uber?
So at that
How
point,
long was that walk? Did you Google the walk by chance? By
from
chance?
Journal Square,
Yeah.
it's deep. It's a whole like, you're in Jersey City.
I didn't like
Oh, no, it's like
That don't mean nothing to me.
You don't mean I don't know what
Yeah.
that
Oh,
means.
that
bro.
would be like, bro, you can't even walk it technically because you're going from one swamp area to another.
Oof.
So like you're crossing the Palace. I think it's like the Sky Bridge or something like that. You got to get into highways to get to the stadium. Like, watch it. Just go Journal Square.
You Googling it?
Yeah, he's Google mapping it right now.
He's Google mapping it. The walk
The
from
walk-
Journal Square, which is a train stop,
to Harrison.
to Harrison, New Jersey.
is 8 hours, and you have,
hours walking?
you have to go about 10 miles north
Nah.
to go across because it's literally
You go
right
from
there.
where?
Oh, there's no straight line to
You
that.
take a highway. You literally cross it on a highway, and that's like marshland. Or
it's like
shit
it's
that.
illegal to walk
Holy
to MetLife Stadium.
shit, yo.
Yeah, you can't do
There's
it.
no way to walk to MetLife Stadium
So
Yeah.
Think about the people coming to the World Cup
Yeah.
who can't afford it.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
So we took an Uber from Journal Square to the stadium.
It says 14 minutes on the
Yeah, so and that's with a little bit of traffic too. So we got there. We hit up the tailgate with City Boys. Shouts to Patrick who hooked it up on the burgers. Them shits was banging. Met up with Suki and them. It wasn't a crazy crowd, much larger than Wednesday, but definitely,
Wednesday there was like 300 people at that game.
bro. I think 300. That's what they said. You know, when they hit you with the higher number, just to make it, that's 300. For
They
Wednesday.
said
'Cause Wednesday,
9,000 on Sunday, right?
I didn't check. The app might have it.
Thought I
but
heard 9,000.
I love what Sanchez said to he's like, yo, you can count how many.
Nah, you really
you can
could,
literally
bro.
pick out how many people are there on
You
Wednesday.
pause the channel, you can count.
Yeah, you can just go 1, 2.
17. You know, like
Yeah. So, but
there is no official attendance on the MLS app because they're brushing this under the rug.
so I want to say
think it was
this
9.
in case I know you probably seen the Twitters. There was apparently. So game time was supposed to be 4, right?
Yeah.
I want to say like around 3 and some change. We get a tweet. It says
breaking
due to
news here. We got
safety
coming down the wire here. We got the breaking news coming out. There's
something in safety,
police activity at Rebel Arena.
and it's just like, oh, what the fuck is going on? They're like doing a dog search and shit. So the rumor, they never confirmed it, but rumors is rumors, and we potted that a bomb threat was called to the stadium, and they were doing dog searches. And then you know how everybody started speculating on who may have done it. Then people get into a little supporters culture. Anyways, but game delay for 25. But we was in the stadium and it was cool. People was singing. A couple people tried to come in with some pink jerseys. Didn't work out too well
Pink
for
jerseys.
Didn't
Put him in
work
the
out too
fucking
well
match.
for
Get him out of here.
too
Come
well
on.
for
To
them.
this game?
Yeah.
In this economy?
So this is what I'm saying. I brought this up on that Miami match. People gonna leave that match and want to go to a match afterwards, and they think because it's American sports they could just go and wear whatever they want, and they're just going to the match. This is where it hurt to not be in Yankee Stadium or Citi Field because
that's true.
you wouldn't.
These games too should have been. I wish they was in our stadium here.
Yeah, so
Because they would have been fired.
better been dope.
25,000, 20,000 out there supporting our team. That shit would have been.
and must win games. You
Yeah.
know,
But we were singing. Everyone was chill. It was a good time.
That's good. Speaking of Miami, real quick, did you guys see the video of Toronto? How they were just blessing
Yes.
Toronto to come in and excuse me, Miami. They had the wave.
they were
and
like treated like the Princess Zamundas. They
Yeah.
were throwing the rose
throwing
petals.
roses and shit.
It was a complete opposite. Son,
Messi. There was a video where they had the comparison of,
yeah,
of
soccer
them to ours.
Soccer View radio.
That shit was hilarious. Bro.
Yeah.
Soccer View show.
Fuck you.
It is just
Die, motherfucker. And then the coach got the audacity to be like, they didn't treat us well when we
Yeah.
came here.
Shouts to, I forgot
They
who
were
posted that
being
video.
mean.
I think it was Maribel. I think in one of the other pods put it. He really said, he's like, los fanáticos no nos trataron bien. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the fuck else we were supposed to do?
welcome to New York,
They wanted the Toronto treatment.
and that's how they got. And that's how you lose the games before the game is even being played.
Yeah, of course.
The mental game.
And that's, I think, where Nashville happened because Nashville is eliminated. And they came in not giving a fuck.
Nah, that second half though, they were like,
That second half,
we
they-
making the playoffs.
They
But that
felt
first half,
that-
start with the lineup real
Yeah.
quick for the first half. We got Freezing Go, Gray, Tiago, Burke, Risa, and Kevin O'Toole in the back line. Keaton Parks, Justin Hack making a start over the yellow card suspended James Sands. Maxi Morales, Hannes Wolf, Santi Rodriguez, and up top, our leading goal scorer, Alonso Martinez.
Pura vida. What a guy! What a guy!
son, a quiet quiet goal total right now, like on the like low key, like he just ended up with this number.
He has
He's one,
good-
like
one under Messi.
He has
yeah.
he's having good numbers right now.
and he plays with the team, like he plays it out too. Oh my god,
What's he got? 15, 16?
16, I believe,
with
goals.
yesterday's goal.
Less minutes than most.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
doesn't.
He don't
He
play.
didn't start most the beginning of the first quarter of the season, and he doesn't play 90.
Yeah.
So I think he probably is the most efficient goal scorer.
Oh, that's
in the
exactly what I
league.
was about to say. He probably has the best goals per 90 in the league,
'Cause
or high up there.
Yo, he technically can't even have a per 90.
Yeah, so they round off his numbers.
That's crazy. He has a per 60 almost.
yeah. That's how
Goleador right there.
Andres
son.
Jason had that fouls per 90
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, he'll play 7 minutes, get fouled 14 times.
Hey,
So-
you got a job, brother.
You got to do what you got to do, yo.
Fouling, him getting fouls, got him in Denmark getting assist.
Son, the game was incredible right off the start.
Yes.
I was with the baby and I was with my mom, and I got the text from you saying, bomb threat thing. So we were holding off. We ended up watching. We was watching the baseball playoffs. Then I got the alert. The game is about to start. So as I'm going to put the game on, I get another text saying we scored. I'm like, what the fuck? And my mom, she don't watch the sport like we do. I'm like, yo, they just scored. She's like, how is that even possible?
Yo.
The game just started. So I put the game on, they're celebrating. I rewound it 10 seconds and just watched the whole buildup. And what was
Watch
it?
the whole
20
you watched-
seconds.
You
Yeah.
could have rewatched the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was 20
It was amazing.
seconds.
17 seconds.
Yeah.
17?
Like,
I
there
thought it
was
18.
barely got into the baby part of Hey Baby. And they scored.
Right, there was something that hey, go!
Ha.
Nah. I think it was straight from kickoff and then a little pass back.
Yep.
And
Straight for kickoff, pass back, pass.
Santi with
Scramble, goal.
that scramble that something
It's like that Pep meme.
good move.
gif.
Like he was able to recover that real quick when he was like it felt like he was getting like triple teamed and he had to like poke his leg out to
Yes,
control that
he had to get like an awkward touch right by the goal to be able to get that shot off.
and then just drilled it. It said, "Toma."
How was the crowd's reaction? So quick.
Bro, people were even settled. Sam, shouts to Sam, he was shooting the match and you could see him in the shot. He was still walking to get settled
Oh my God.
because the game just had started.
Way to be prepared, Sam.
Nah, they were
Hello, the game started, Sam. What else were you doing?
I will say that in his defense, they were giving him lip about bags outside.
Like I said, way to be prepared, Sam.
Way to be prepared.
Hello.
So but everybody, it's just like you got ecstatic. The shit with the pink shirts was happening during those 20 minutes. I mean the 20 seconds. So we were like in between, like singing, cheering, and just telling the people to fuck off. So it's like it was just like one of those moments. It was just like
This magic moment.
It's funny, yo.
but it was fun. It was the people that celebrated. It was cool. It was crazy. Fucking, it felt like, are we now not the streaky part at that point? It was like, okay, we're about to have like another crazy amount of goal day.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna go off 20 seconds, and we already know how we've been cooking from the past couple matches.
Yep.
It felt like that. Like that was the aura of the thing.
It did feel. I watched a lot of the first half. I missed the goal when I turned it on. I had missed the goal because I was not expecting them to be.
Oh, of course.
And
Who was?
I'm also not on the field
Yeah.
having to be prepared for this.
Yeah.
I was online for The Mummy.
But again, that's what I'm telling you. We're in the middle of shit, and then
when the goal happened, yeah, exactly. When the goal happened, or when I turned it on, and I'm like, oh, we scored already. I forgot. It was before the 10th minute. I turned the game on. I rewound it to looking for it. I'm like, no way, it's the beginning of the game. And I hit like the 1 minute mark and to celebrate. I'm like, no fucking way. and I watched the whole thing back, the whole 20 seconds from start, and I was like, no, like we're really like have a momentum. Like we have like this little engine right now that's catching fire at the right time, you know, and I felt really good. I know Nashville is not a great team. I was like, well, no, we're gonna cook them today. Cook them.
Because of that, that's why I really felt like we're about to go off on them. Because if it's one thing that was like just in your face clear, is they have an atrocious defense. Like I don't want to see Walker Zimmerman anywhere near the USA team, like at all. No, and you know he's gonna get a call up at some point.
The second goal was the set piece goal, right?
No, that was the third goal.
That was the third goal.
Yeah.
The defense on that play was insane.
The second
everybody
goal
was just ball watching.
That's what happened in the second goal too. It was just like dudes just got caught up, and then you see them like, oh shit, I fucked up, and then it got to Santi. But that first half, bro, like it was just we were on there. Like they did not look like they arrived at all. And then within like to get to the second goal, because we scored all three goals we scored before the 20th minute, or like the 20 something minute within there.
It was the first minute 18, and I think 20 was the second
21.
Yeah. 21.
So like
1-18-21.
We were on it. Like it just they smelled blood in the water, bro. Like it was just they had no answer for anything. And then on our side, our defense was cooking. Like they were O'Toole was making in some defensive runs that one leg killed that play. Like it was Mukhtar was kind of nullified. He wasn't doing anything. I forgot their number 9. What is it? Sheffield? Something? Sheffield? The number 9?
Shalsberg or something?
Shrewsbury?
Surridge?
Surridge, there you go.
How about that one?
How about that one?
He nothing was no service from him at all. Godoy wasn't doing anything. Like
they weren't tracking back at all. Like they would get plays, they'd get a steal or something, and they'd get no help.
Yeah, nothing. They were giving up the midfield like crazy too. Like they were trying to hold on for dear life out of like pride because they have nothing to play for.
Do you think we took our foot off the gas in the second half? Because I feel like the game was very much a tale of two sides. Like the first half, we were just in there to kill it. We did. We scored 3. And then the second half, we were just like...
We kind of took the foot off the gas pedal, as some might say, use that as an analogy. Yeah, I think we did. I think a little bit of comfort knowing that even though Nashville doesn't have nothing to play for, they're eliminated, we kind of have control of the game.
Yeah.
No matter what happens. And even with Nashville turning it on, like, did you really feel that the lead was at risk?
They had a couple plays that put a little fear in my heart.
They had an offside goal.
That offside goal,
okay,
that was nice.
Even if
the Mukhtar goal was nice.
If they would have scored one of those additional things at 3-2, are you still worried? I don't think I would have been that worried.
Yeah,
just because I felt very confident in our team, and that's something we haven't had for almost this whole season. Confidence in the late lead. Up to a month ago,
it came from Miami. It was that Miami matches.
Up to 3 weeks ago, that wasn't a thought process that we would associate with this team. And
what did we go 8 games straight without winning?
Like
9,
11.
It was 11.
Yeah, I think it was 11.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
The blur from Cushing was that they didn't let the foot off the gas as much as they just kept improving, and he was trying to sort of like position it where because they're so free to play, they have nothing to play for. They were just going all out in the second half, whereas they were just like, all right, we got this. We're like what Sanchez said, that they were controlling it. I don't know if necessarily was always just foot on the gas, but there was a moment where we were kind of not necessarily worried that we were going to give up the lead or draw, but there was a worry that we were getting too complacent.
Yes,
because there was a stretch there where we were making them stupid passes, and they were on it. They were on us for a bit. in that second, like not only in the second half, but I think like at the end of the first half too.
Yeah.
They found their rhythm a little bit and were finding that they just didn't create good chances. Like think about it, there was a chance. I was telling Sanchez, that Suki legit saved it with his hand because it sailed, but they were getting shots. Like we were looking at the stats, they were getting mass shots off on us.
No, of course. That's what I'm saying.
They didn't have the quality though to just at that point to finish.
They had a few bad.
Yeah, it was bad shots, but
bad shots. I think something that would have taken away like that type of emotion would have been a goal in the second half.
I
think
was waiting for that.
I think our team deserved or should have at least put another goal in the second half to show some positivities at the second half.
Yeah, we wanted that because they were shooting on our side.
And like show everybody that you're capable of continuing the intensity. Even if
we took our foot off a little bit, but we got this.
Score the fourth, then take the foot off. You know?
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
In the 50th, 55th minute, you scored the fourth. All right, then let's get the subs in. Let's see who.
I was worried, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was worried. Mukhtar, saying he scores goals,
Yeah.
But easily, he could have because he got two.
I understand.
He got two, and then what's his name? Walker Zimmerman. He missed that sitter. That's the 3 goals right there.
That's the power of having freeze though on the pitch, son. That man, I tweeted out. That man's an alien. I don't know how he does it, bro. We were when Joe Willis was on Joe Willis was on our side. Every time Freeze did something, we're like, Joe can't do that.
That's hilarious.
Like it became a little banter. He kind of gave us the thumbs up.
Thanks, guys.
But I want to say if it wasn't for him, like I think if Barrasa's in the sticks, in between the six. Some of those near chances probably goes in.
Well, that was already proven earlier this year and most of last year.
Yeah, but I'm saying as in within this match,
this guy is really.
He's a shot stopper, man. Like
I think he's easy candidates for MVP of our team.
Yeah, for sure. And
easy candidate. Going away with it type of.
He's getting
victory.
like Matt
Give
Doyle
it to him
saying,
over Martinez Alonso.
Yeah. Because I don't think we.
He saved us more than
that unbeaten. That winless run could have been more of a like
losing streak.
Yeah,
if it wasn't for
him. Yeah.
Freeze. Gotcha.
Oh, that's a good way of putting it.
Thank you,
sir. That second half, it deserved. I feel like just deserved more from the creators.
Faltaba más fútbol.
Like
La gente quería más fútbol.
There were moments.
I did.
Yeah, I wanted a little bit more.
I wanted.
There was a run.
Give me a Sampito. Show me something.
So something that I kept thinking about during that match is Wolf. I know he got the assist, great assist, but also just bad defense. If you go back to play, like the dude, I don't know, it was Zimmerman that was marking Santi, completely just stopped. I think he was trying to like play him offsides and forgot that Santi actually knows how to play. And I was like, nah, bro, like I'm waiting. No. So great pass. We got the goal. But I think Wolf is somebody who like started off the first half of the season really, really impressing us, right?
Yeah.
Second half of the season, for some reason, I just feel like he's just like either stopped trying to play or stop trying to play at like the highest level that he can, or just kind of like just like gotten lazy. Something about him just feels like, I don't know if he's not gelling well enough with his teammates or whatever. Like him and Tavon work well, but then when he has to then work with Santi, something like doesn't completely click there, because a lot of chances that they just missed each other. Like he had a great run in the second half that if Santi just lifts his head, which is something he doesn't do a lot. If he lifts his head and
he has a few mellow moments.
Yeah. Oh, yes, very much. Like it's me.
Yeah. Well, Wolf was running on the left side, right?
He's running from the left. He's running to the
left, bro.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about how I'm seeing it. Sorry, and he's making a dash, bro. Like
he literally put his left arm.
I know. To the west side,
to the Western Standard,
Western Standard side of the pitch.
Yeah, to the Western Conference.
He's making that run, and I was just like, "Yo, feed him." Yeah. No, and then there was another time too when Santi had,
because Santi want that goal, man. You knew from the jump he wasn't gonna pass that ball, bro.
There was
that's on.
Sorry, guys,
Santi, bro.
I take the L. I do a bad job at bookmarking these stat tweets, but there was a stat about Santi when like his sort of like what he does with the ball, or like what he does for games, like when the conversation was happening, like when he's not on the pitch and look how we're playing.
Yeah.
They're saying he does the same amount of production. He's just on the ball much more. So it looks like he's not doing a lot. Or loses possession. He just happens to be on the, like, he won't pass as much as other players within his position, but he gets more production than other players in his position. If that makes sense. I don't know. It kind of makes sense when I read it. I wish I would have bookmarked it. But because there was
Me too.
you know, that always a conversation. That's something he always,
he needs to pass more.
like he has that one extra touch, or needs to lift his head. So, but we definitely, that second half, it was a little bit like not butt clenchings, but like
Hey yo, what the fuck?
It
was nerve wracking, bro. You could have said that, nerve wracking. It was ass clenching.
You know, hey, bro.
Son, it wasn't fun. The second half, to me, watching the game, wow, it was fun. Hey, yo. Forgot we had that drop, yo.
Hey, why you bringing that one with that lyric?
Oh,
Got his ass.
hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh man,
Listen.
shouts all right there, bro. Nah,
Yeah, second half was trash, bro. I don't know. I'm glad we got the win, but I wasn't confident watching it. I was nervous. And yeah.
so we gotta.
Real quick about to put a bow on this game. Nick Cushion. What's the vibe with Nick Cushion now?
I think the cushion out, people are still saying cushion out. I think the team is the team. They can get wins, and they're finding out who they should be right now. Like you said, we're getting hot, but I think the cushioning out people are always going to be cushioning out.
I think I want to call it today, October 7th. He is back next year.
Yes. I think he...
That's different.
I think he
comes back. Absolutely comes back.
I think he has this...
But
the next year's under control. Like he's coming back next season. And
I was talking fan perspective.
But I think that's... I'm sorry. I think more fans now are on board with him coming back next year than they were.
More cushion in than cushion out.
Yes. And like on some...
I don't know. I'm just skeptical. But you know what I also think? What if, hypothetically speaking, what if this was just a job the whole season? This was a work the whole year where the team took the mindset of like, let's just get into the playoffs. And let's rock and roll there.
It's the American way.
You know what I mean? And know when to make the team peak. The mindset of the planning the peak of the team purposefully at this point of the season of the year, instead of having them peak earlier where they have great runs throughout the regular season. That's also coaching.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
And then the team turns it on. Maybe the team's like.
You think.
They're like, yo.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. Do you think the coach, Cushing was doing that? What's the word? Not subjectively. Subliminally. Mm-hmm. Like he's hold on. Like getting that mentality, like we have to tie. Like it's okay. We're doing well. The team we have is good enough. Because now the mentality is like, I guess we aren't that good. But then now, towards the end of the season, he's like, nah, we're the best fucking team in the league. And they're like, oh shit, maybe we are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like
you think it's a strategic
it could have been like
coaching tactic he's doing?
In the sense of like day-to-day results don't truly matter.
Yeah.
As long as the team is going in the right direction of what they want, whatever that plan is, and that we peak and get to the top level of our performance at this exact moment.
You know what gives validity to to some of that is a quote that or something he said to one of the reporters is they had goals for this season. right? It was to get back in the playoffs and score 55 goals or more. And he's like, we hit those 2 marks. Like they've hit those marks. So he's like, we're proud of that, but now they want more because they see more.
Yeah.
So it aligns with we have metrics to hit. If we hit those metrics, we'll be in a quote unquote good place internally. And that immediately was like, we're not worrying about looking for another coach.
That our goal is to meet these milestones. If you meet these milestones, we will be a good team.
Yeah.
That's a strategy right there.
You know, and
That's a 10 for a moment.
and
here's
I
the thing,
think,
bro.
and that's why I think that it was cushioning all along, all season, no matter what, because they were waiting for the final product and not making a judgment call mid-season.
Mid-season.
You know,
Losing Malachi Jones, I think, what is the wrench in the system. We probably should have been this earlier, and he had to then figure it out once. He's like, oh shit, that system that I was thinking about with Malachi isn't gonna work now. I got to figure it out again.
Revamp the system.
Yeah, because once he figured out, Malachi is my starter, and I can do what I want with his skill set, then. Because we were cooking. That was the stretch.
So then he had to switch it all up.
Yeah.
Switch it all up. Yeah.
I wonder how he's doing.
He's
up
on his
and
way
about.
back. He might make an appearance.
Might make the playoffs?
Yes.
Nice.
Cushioning, he's in. And whatever the case may be, it's working. Whatever the reason is,
whatever he's doing right now,
whatever
is working,
he's
so
doing,
fuck it.
whatever the team is doing, well, it could be like the guys who were here in 21 being like, hey guys, like, we know this feeling.
Yeah, we could do this.
This is familiar.
Yeah.
If we all lock in, we can make something special happen.
Once you're in the playoffs,
It's whatever.
It's like-
Anything can happen. We've proven that.
Yeah.
What's
We've
the
proven it in
saying?
the
It's
past.
a second, like another season. It's like you start from scratch once you're in the playoffs. There's no
Proven it in the
record.
past that doesn't matter how we get in as long as we get in.
Now, there's a talk about. I saw this just right before you guys got here. They're like, how is it that important for us to go for fourth? And I was like, yeah, like we should.
We want that home field.
We want that
At least for that first round.
At least for that, because then
Which
once
would
you
be
get
Red
into
Bull, though. Which would be Red Bull Arena.
well,
possibly yes.
yeah.
Possibly yes. You know, there's two baseball games. Teams. The two baseball teams are in the playoffs. So it could be Red Bull Arena, but still, it doesn't matter because Red Bull Arena, the past 2
has
or
been
3
working out.
seasons, we've only had we've had no losses there
Sean, you saw
We
that
have
stat?
5 wins there, bro.
and a tie.
It's crazy. Our record, and with including the Derby, we have almost as many wins as Red Bull in that stadium.
That's wild.
That is pretty wild.
That's crazy.
That's cool. That's hold on. Repeat that for the people who weren't paying attention. Say it one more time for them.
There you go. Counting the Derby win, we have, I think it's just one less win than them at that stadium. And mind you, they're under us. I mean, they have probably more losses there than. So
Crazy.
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 Cushion all the way in. There's one YCFC. Wednesday we played a game at Red Bull Arena again in front of 32 people against the Cincinnati of FC.
FC
Cincinnati. Gotta look at the
Who
stats
by
for that
the
one.
who? I
Which
gotta say,
none of us went to that one.
no.
And nobody else either.
A lot of people
Nobody
did
else
it.
didn't. Either.
But hold up, yo. Why do I get the feeling like Cincy is on a low key tailspin? Like they haven't even realized yet, because it's a string of matches that they either drop points or look kind of sus at. Like they haven't been able to be the Cincy that beat us and came back on us, fucking 4-2
in the Leagues Cup.
Yeah, and then also the team that people thought were gonna compete for or give Miami a run for their money. They've lately been looking kind of sus. Going into the playoff, they're on the opposite swing of us. I wouldn't
And
mind
that's good
facing them
because
in the playoffs.
They're a potential.
Whoa, you wouldn't mind playing them in the playoffs?
I wouldn't. Bianca's not playing. Lucho Acosta seems to have I don't know what's going on. He's not necessarily his 100% self.
Because they're a different animal when they're home, bro.
Yeah,
That's a scary team
that's
to play
the
at home.
scary part.
I would not want to play Cincinnati at home.
If
But
we can make it-
fuck it. If we do, fuck it.
We don't. With the
Yeah, we
seeding
down for a
goes,
fight, but
You know,
I would rather pick a different fight.
I don't know. I'm just feeling like the way we're playing now.
That's the other thing.
It's just momentum. The way momentum is going to go into the playoffs, I feel like our guys are going to be believing.
They're on the
more.
downswing. We're on the upswing.
Yeah, and we're going to be believing. And we have this match
But this is
now
the other thing.
as a reference point.
We have the other options right now is Orlando away, and I view Orlando City Stadium out there in the town of Orlando to be one of our boogeymans.
Yeah.
And Orlando's looking good.
Orlando's looking good
over there.
and that's a boogeyman stadium, bro.
Over there,
because something always crazy happens over
in
there,
the state of Florida, on the Orlando facility, no matter which stadium we've ever played them at, weird shit happens, and they got us. They got our number out there. I can say it.
It's weird, but it's true.
Chest out. It's weird, but they got our number out there, and I don't want to face them on the road as them at the home team with a couple extra games. You know, 2 home games and then. And
so yes,
that's why that 4th place spot means a lot. Now we're going do or die last game of the season. We got to win. Hopefully Orlando drops points, and maybe they do the Arsenal in the last minute.
Wow.
St. Tottenham Spurs hurt their day.
What's the day? What's it called?
St. Tottenham's Day or whatever.
St. Tottering's Day.
Oh,
what's the other way around? What's it called when the Tottenham finishes on top of
doesn't
Arsenal's?
It doesn't happen.
I don't know. They went to the Champions League final that 1 year.
Man, how'd that work out for them?
Better than never going to the final.
We've gone to the final.
You did?
Yes.
How'd that work out for you?
The same way it worked for Tottenham.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
like how they just like North London, motherfucker. So
I don't know why he brings it up all the time. Like
it's because
United's lost more finals than y'all been to.
Okay.
Yeah, you lost more places this year than.
Listen,
but
we're talking about the past. We're not talking about the
Manchester is
present.
blue, though, bro.
We're talking about
the team in Manchester is City. Y'all are peasants to them, bro.
Listen, buddy.
Like, no, it's over. Like that run, that Red Devil run,
Every
those
year,
glory
bro.
days, that shit's done. The better team is City, bro.
Bro, from top down as an organization.
From top to bottom.
Listen, man.
The better team, the better run.
You're lucky I'm tired because I have more energy to go cry than to fight back.
The better team, the better run is Manchester City, son.
I got more energy to go cry about it than to
I'm
fight
just
about
saying.
it.
Leave Arsenal alone. We are
man.
what we are. You guys were the top dogs, and now you just
dogs.
You just Mookie from the wire, bro. Pookie from the wire. That's it.
Listen, man. All I'm saying is that Arsenal haven't been relevant in 20 years.
We have. We have. We've been a mid team the whole time.
Exactly.
For the past 20 years.
Listen, man. We're not talking about fashion here.
Listen, you said we're irrelevant. We're not.
All right.
You brought it up.
All right.
You opened it. I'm just
All
saying.
right. I don't got the energy to argue with you right now.
Was the shit.
Pandora's box.
Your team was the
You
shit.
saw it.
Greatest team ever.
You put the key in it.
until Manchester City came
Listen,
back.
all right, champions of Europe. You'll never see that, right, buddy? That's it.
Okay,
That's the conversation's
that's cool.
over. 20
You guys
Premier
probably
League,
won't
20
either.
Premier Leagues.
Okay.
20 Premier Leagues. You haven't won the Premier League in 20 years.
Okay, that's
Oh,
cool.
you know what I
But
just
Manchester
realized?
City still
Damn,
got
you
your,
know-
your foot on your neck, bro.
You know what I just
Worry
realized?
about them. Don't worry about Arsenal.
We beat them last year.
I just realized how-
Did you?
FA
How'd
Cup.
that work out?
And FA, pretty good. We won the FA Cup.
Oh, nice.
I just
those
realized how
y'all got?
other people hear Yankee fans.
What'd you say?
I just realized how other people hear Yankee fans.
27 rings, baby.
And y'all Boston.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
like I just realized how
That's how it comes off. It's like,
like,
oh,
damn.
we used to be good, and y'all don't do nothing now. The fuck? Like y'all really don't.
They lie, they cheat, they steal.
Okay, Eddie Guerrero's the greatest of all time. And unfortunately, so is Manchester City because they're going to get away with the 115.
Son, Teflon Don.
You know what I'm
What is
saying?
up? Shouts to,
Son,
shouts to you, Poppy.
they're about to win 5 championships in a row, bro. United has never done that.
Ain't gonna hold you.
I'm okay with that.
Ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Because none of them are going to count.
Rodri being out has people scared. It's Yas to lose. Or Klopp 2.0. No. No. But let's go back to some MLS, brothers. Cincinnati, that good match, yo. I forgot what our predictions. I think we were just being like positive about it. But I'll say I was a little about all that. Like Yeah, because you never know, bro. We was coming out of a cool. We had a 5-1, but it's a derby, so you up for it. But then you immediately got to turn around and have a midweek match. It could have been testy for us. We came out of it nice, but I feel like that was really the real test for us because they're a team above us.
Yeah.
They're.
I think we mentioned that on the podcast.
This is the one
last
where we
week.
said that
This
it's
was
going to be the truth tellers of the direction
real
we're going.
do or die moment, right?
Yeah,
And
playing against a top team, another top team, in this moment that we're going through.
And we play. I feel like we play them really well. Granted, they were missing some players, but it's just momentum builders. Man, this is a team. This is a back pocket game that you can just have going into if we had to play them in the series, like we mentioned before.
In this little streak, we have another player who scored their first MLS goal. We had a lineage score. So
Lineage,
now we
yes.
had Sands, we had Gray. Now we have a lineage. All first time scoring for the team and for MLS.
Did Hack get his first goal this season? I'm trying to remember.
I believe it was earlier this year.
Yeah,
he
early
had,
this year.
We had the penalty. What?
No, it wasn't a penalty.
No.
He had a shot.
He had a goal?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
had a goal?
It was City Field, if I remember correctly. I got my memories. Yeah, but no, and he's the way he celebrates. Lennox is a player, man, who
He's a happy dude.
he
got good energy, you know?
super good energy, like dope energy. And it's like, it feels like, I'm here for the team, whatever the team needs. All copacetic. I know I'm not going to get probably starting minutes, but because I feel like the reason why Tavon has gotten better offensively is because Lennox is putting that pressure on him at
you
training.
got competition. Competition helps, man.
And mind, they were open. Lennox was very open about it early on. He was like, I understand we're competing for this role, and he's better at defensively compared to me, and I'm better offensively.
Yeah.
And then it was just like, all right, who can
Look at
absorb,
Alonso Martinez.
who can absorb all the power, essentially, from between those two. But I'm glad, and it was a nice little goal, bro. It wasn't like some BS shit. We cried a little bit.
It was almost like Tavon's goal.
Yeah.
Almost identical.
Very similar.
It was like
in the direction and the shot location.
What is it? What you do, I could do better or something?
Kinda,
That's
yeah.
the same
Anything
little
you can
yeah,
do,
that
I
shit.
could do better.
I can do it.
With that whole competition thing. It's like, oh, you
Yes, you
scored
can.
last
No, I
week?
can. Yes, you can.
Watch, I'm going to do the same
Okay.
shit you
Yes, you
do. Boom.
Like, I'm gonna try. Yeah, it's cool.
You know?
And it's cool because he's gung ho about the person who in that match probably, and I think the talks in the social afterwards was how come Jovan didn't see any game time? Because apparently when the whistle blew, he looked a little like, yo, what the fuck? Like, again? Like, I don't come in. And which also he didn't come in against Nashville, which was even crazier.
I don't think it's crazier.
Against Nashville, an eliminated team, you put Bakra in, who when
Yeah,
he came
sure,
in
why not?
showed nothing.
Trying to catch his groove. That's
Yeah,
clearly he's the one that they want to catch his groove. That's why he's been getting
Stella.
unlimited.
Technically,
Stella,
he's our
you-
striker.
So
bro.
he got unlimited lives. You know when you
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
video games,
bro.
you,
Yeah.
Send that man to
RPG,
Jamaica
first player
and find
games,
himself
and you got
fucking
unlimited
guy.
lives.
That's him.
That's him. He got unlimited lives.
That man needs something. He needs to go somewhere because go get a guru.
Maybe Jovan
get us
is
some
just
Strakas.
remember. Jovan might be a transitional period only.
I'm with you, but he still needs the minutes.
You know what I mean?
You know?
Does he need the minutes or we don't need him. He's not
Clearly,
producing it.
exactly.
If you're gonna be taking, if
Like
you're gonna
he
be,
needs
No,
the
no, no,
minutes.
no, no, no,
if
no,
you're
no.
taking
We
out,
don't.
if you're taking out right now our leading scorer,
He needs the
He
minutes.
needs the minutes.
That's-
We
we
and
don't.
New York City Football Club don't need him.
again, if you're gonna take out our leading scorer constantly on the 65th minute, and you have a sub who is clearly just not doing anything, would against a team that's already eliminated from the playoffs, you don't think like, hey, let's try something here for 20 minutes, 15 minutes with Jovan? We still got Montreal with Bakra can come in there.
Yeah,
If you
but this is the thing. Like in all sports, especially like basketball, baseball, you're defining, you're fine tuning your bench right now. Your basketball, your playoff rotation goes from
Yeah, it
9
goes a
to
little
10,
different.
8 or 9 to 10 to 6, 7, 8 players total being used. And right now too, it's looking to me that the team feels better about what better. Look at it this way: they rate Bakra higher than Jovan, and I think we got to look at it that way too, because of you probably look at them individually. Maybe excuse me, maybe Baccarat is doing certain things better than Jovan. They're neither scoring goals really.
Well, one actually sees game time, one doesn't. So we can't really compare apples to apples.
Yes, you can, because maybe all the underlying statistics that we're not really privy to suggest that he does other things better. The hold up play, in a sense, is not, maybe he's not good at the hold up play, but he's definitely does hold up play. Jovan does not.
He's also 18 years old,
and so it doesn't matter. So, but that exactly now, and that the experiment ended. The time to experiment to experiment was from February.
But we played a 16-year-old
to September, and the 16-year-old is no longer being played. The experiment's over.
Yeah,
it's time for.
He wears the captain's armband sometimes. What are you talking about?
The 16-year-old
Sands used to get minutes as a 16-year-old, bro.
Yeah, but that's when we were first starting it out. They were willing to. They had all their chips on Sands' basket. They don't have the chips in Jovan's basket right now.
I'm thinking they're playing Baccarat with hoping he gets a little hot. I think they might try to just offload him.
But I'm not worried about the offseason.
I think they're trying to get him hot now for the playoffs.
Exactly, because they're going to
because they seeing that Jovan's not doing that.
Exactly, because he's probably slacking in practice also.
So then, why take this man off? Because he's scoring.
I think I pointed it out at when we played Miami. He does disappear. I get that theory that Martinez kind of does disappear. I guess he gets tired.
Yeah,
maybe he doesn't actually have the physical capabilities to play 90.
I had that conversation.
And the majority of his goals are all in the first half. He only has 1 second half goal.
Hold on, I had that in mind on Sunday. So I started looking for him a little bit, thinking like, all right, it's looking around the time where he might get subbed out. Let me see how he's playing.
Yeah,
bro, he was making runs. He was finding his spaces. He was tracking back. He was playing.
That doesn't mean his heart rate's not high. That doesn't mean he's running out of breath. That just because he can make the run doesn't mean he's physically capable of continuously playing like that. I think
you're putting too much hope on Baccarat catching heat.
It doesn't matter at this point.
It needs to end because that's going to shoot us in the foot. Coming to playoff.
You can't do it anymore. The moment passed. The time for experimenting passed. Yeah. It's literally the last game of the season coming up. It's no more experiments. This is the playoff lineup. You're gonna play your playoff lineup against Montreal because that game is do or die, and then your substitutes, barring anything crazy injuries or cards, are going to be the subs you make moving forward. Unfortunately, Jovan's on the way on the outside looking in.
I'm with you. I understand the thought process, but I still think he should at least, in this particular match, Nashville, this specific one, when you're 3-1 in the 80th minute.
But that's what you're not getting. They believe in Baccarat over
Jovan. Time out. Why?
What do you mean why?
Why bring Jovan in?
The other one, it is proven already that doesn't work, and at least give him minutes to show.
It's proven that Jovan doesn't work. How many goals Jovan got?
They both got 0. Well, no. He has 2 or 3, if I remember correctly. He has definitely 1.
But I think everything else Baccarat does.
It's just a situation of a team that's eliminated. For
that same reason, you put Baccarat in.
You're comparing it to other sports. In other sports, if you're playing a team that's already on the outs and you got a significant lead, you play garbage time players. Baccarat's technically not a garbage time player. He's your sub.
Yeah, and he needs minutes. This is where you play him to get his.
If you want to bring in everybody using that same argument of trying to develop your bench, will you also not want him to be available and get something?
Sanchez said it before. They don't rate him anymore.
They don't need
him. I guarantee you he's not going to be in the playoff. He'll be on the team, on the roster, but he's not going to get minutes. Like he said with basketball, you have your 12 players, 11 players.
I understand,
but in the playoffs you're just using 8 players. That's it. He's going to be in that role.
I'm still saying play him,
but it's too late.
And that's why I was asking you why. Why just play him? What's the point if we're preparing for the playoffs? And hold on, listen. We're playing for the playoffs. We know what players we're going to use in the playoffs. Jovan's not in there. He's not going to be used more than they're not going to use him. Why would we play Jovan right now if we're not going to use him in the playoffs?
Again, hear me out. I am understanding what you're saying. I don't believe in Baccarat is the answer one way or another.
But this is what the team is choosing. And you're
team
saying
chose-
play-
And I'm just positioning my take on that.
Yeah, but
I
you're
don't like
saying
it.
they need to play Jovan. Like, why do they need? They're not gonna play him.
Because, dude, if you can,
This argument is a good argument in July.
Yeah.
At this point, there's no more time to
Yeah,
experiment.
yes.
There's no more time.
Because
There's
then
no
at
more,
what point?
exactly. At what point do you play
At what point
him?
do you play him? Because what
It's
happens?
over.
don't. That's what we're
I'm
trying to
saying.
say, bro.
That's why
They're
you're
not
trying
gonna play him.
You're not getting
It's
that this
done.
argument is over.
Also, if you're preparing for the playoffs, how you not playing your man's more than 70 minutes?
Because that's how Nick Cushion does his thing. That's
Like,
that's
it's
how he does
illogical.
subs. He always does.
he's
late
played him-
subs.
Listen,
Like,
I think he should have gotten
Exactly.
some kind
at
of
least
burn.
he's consistent. Alonso Martinez playing 60, 70 minutes. Punto final.
Yeah.
He's been consistent with that all year. It's not like this is a new thing.
I'm
He's been
with-
consistent with that.
I
For
just
whatever
wish
the reason.
he would get minutes.
For whatever reason.
just so I can see what is.
But it's too late, Yousef. That's what I'm saying. It's too late.
I'm cool.
Where are you going to get him the minutes?
play him.
No, you
against
can't
a
play.
team.
You can't play
when you're
him.
up 3-1
But-
and they're eliminated,
but
and they
that's the-
say, "I'm done."
But that's
trying.
but that's why you put Baccarat in, so because you want him to get hot.
So
you don't-
all right, bet. All right, so then let me pose this question. Cool. I can see that it's the tactical is to go in for the playoffs. But you see what Baccarat did when he came into this scenario in which, yes, while the team was on it, you're a fresh leg striker. You should end with chances because Baccarat had a couple chances that he just fucking scuffed like crazy. If you see that against a team this bad in defense as Nashville, that the guy that you're subbing in now for 30 minutes, one way or another, because even if we lose, we're still subbing Alonso out one way or another. His sub out
no,
is
it's automatic.
automatic. He's gonna be coming in, and you're gonna need goals. He's showing you he's not like he already showed you in this scenario. I'm still not gonna score. Hold up. At that point, do you go and be like, I'm gonna have to play this Alonso more minutes by default, like
That's a possibility.
or do you then think I need to go have a conversation with Jovan because he is your only other striker, and go,
Hear me out.
hey, hold
Okay,
up, no, because I'm not posing the question. Do you have that conversation with Jovan, or hear me out? If I remember correctly, you are allowed to bring up players for the playoffs. Do you bring up someone from the twos and
No.
allow just to
No.
be like, just have it as an option?
No.
In case things get crazy.
No.
I don't think so either.
This is the thing, Yousef. You say that Baccarat has proven that he doesn't score when given the opportunities, right?
Yeah.
What if the numbers, I don't have the numbers, but what if the numbers tell you Baccarat puts himself in more opportunities than
yes.
Jovan does?
That's. I was waiting for my
Jovan,
turn to talk
you get what
to
I'm
say the
saying?
exact same thing.
Per 90, the stats that you actually use, the per 90,
Mm-hmm.
Baccarat puts himself in the higher position to score than Jovan does. And that's the work rate the team's looking at.
Yes, that's what I think.
Those are the intangible stuff, the
But
weird
where is he
metric.
getting the per 90 when he doesn't see time?
But the
It's like, but
that's what I'm- but you don't get-
you
you-
can't
don't
use
get what per 90
statistics when
is.
there's no statistics for him.
yes, there is. There's a full season's worth of him playing.
Jovan,
Even if it's
what full season of Jovan playing? Jovan
past
has not
full
played.
He's had a lot of matches.
he's had a
played.
lot of matches.
Yeah.
No, he has not, dude.
What's not a lot? Because we're gonna have to look it up. Because you're saying he's played 5. It sounds like you're saying he's
Bro,
played 5 games. He's
dude,
not played 5 games.
Jovan, if Jovan has had more than 300 minutes played for the first team, I'll be surprised.
He has way more than 300.
He has
minutes.
way more than 300.
I guarantee you, without even
He
looking
was
at
a
stats,
starter
he
for
has.
part of the season.
Yeah.
Jovan,
Yes.
Yes.
not Baccarat, Jovan.
Yes.
All right. I'll be surprised if he has more than 300 minutes played.
I don't even know where to look those stats up, to be honest.
Blue balls, go look them up.
No. We gotta figure this out right now.
I'm
This
not
is a
going to
big-
waste time looking up stats that we don't know
But
where
it-
we can get them. Probably soccer reference. I don't know if
How
there's
are
a
you gonna
basketball.
bring up this question and
But
I have
Mike,
a solution
but you didn't even
for
listen
it?
to the question that I asked you because you answered the wrong part. I asked if does he play Alonso more or does he go with trying to figure out who the sub is?
But he did answer.
He
He
did-
said
I
no.
did.
You
I said-
said to bring up somebody from the twos, and he said no.
That just picking and choosing the words.
No,
I'm-
I said no. I said it's a possibility to play 90, but I don't think they're gonna start playing him 90. They're not gonna. They haven't done it all year. It's like someone who runs a marathon, trains all year, but he only trains 18 miles up to there. He's not gonna go out the next day and run 26 without ever tasting 26.
okay.
It's like that. They're not gonna play him 90 without him ever tasting 90.
So I'm saying it right now. I think that burns us in the playoffs.
No, I don't.
I'm just me again.
It's
This is just something. This is my take. Going in the playoff, that burns us in the playoff. The too early of a sub out for Alonso, and not having someone that can come in and actually be productive. That at some point in the playoff, even if we make it past the first round, will be hurting us.
Just from watching this team this season, I'm picking Bakra over Jovan.
Like,
Bakra makes better runs. He puts himself in better positions. Jovan gets lost. You put him in the game and you don't see him at all. He does nothing. He adds no value to the team.
No, you're right.
So like, why else do you need to see him? What else is he gonna do?
Again, I just want to see something that's because at this point I'm tired of seeing the play out of when for the last 30 minutes of a match, we're playing almost a striker with one less forward. Because if Maxi still plays 90, right?
Yeah.
Meaning he can feed
not all the time.
Not all the time.
He gets subbed out a lot.
Lately he's been playing literally like 90 minutes. The Nashville game was the only one where he came out in the 60th. So Maxi's playing full minutes, right? You got Santi who's out there too. Perea that's played with him as well. If you have distributors, right, that are able to place the ball to him, and he's gotten chances and he can't finish them, cool. It just doesn't.
Bakra's biggest issue.
It's cool. So then I'll concede everything that Jovan goes lost. I don't want to see Bakra on the pitch. When he plays on the pitch, it's like
I think it's because you have a bias towards him.
I do have a bias.
That's why you're saying
Right.
what you're saying.
But there's a bias because it's proof on the pitch.
His job is to score goals. But at the same time, he's supposed to be putting himself in better positions, and he does. He puts himself in great positions.
I looked up the numbers.
All
right. Being that we didn't have no time, that's how long it took. I got the numbers. All right. You are right, Yousef, in the sense that I just had it. Okay. Jovan has 11 MLS appearances this season with 263 minutes played. And I go back to the argument with they're not happy with him for whatever reason.
Because he doesn't do anything in those 263 minutes.
Were you at the I went by myself to when he played with the NYC2s for the Open Cup match, I think it was.
That was another game where you were complaining in the chat. I remember that. He said he wasn't doing anything.
It was a whole
there.
game of him doing nothing.
Just running around.
And I think that's they see it in practice. They see it in the film. Like, he is not probably prepared to be a center forward at this level yet.
Which is crazy because we paid $8 million for that kid.
Yeah, but some people make mistakes all the time.
Yeah.
Players go bust sometimes. More often than not, players don't work out. And like I said, this argument we're having was perfect for July. Perfect for July, mid-season. We have 10 plus games to go. Clearly, one guy's not working. Let's go the other way. They were ping-ponging, platooning them for a little bit.
But we did have this conversation back then because we were like, we got to take Bakra out. We want to see something different.
It's just you can't make that move anymore. The time has run out. And that's what I'm saying. That like you play him against Nashville. No, it's because they already made their mind up. Unfortunately, whatever which way people feel towards or how he feels or how what people want to see happen, they've made their mind as an organization that the player coming in off the bench first will be Bakra, barring something crazy happening. And they have no choice at this point. The season's over, regular season's over. It's time to focus, lock in on the playoffs. Yeah. And it sucks for Jovan because maybe he does have a moment in him, a special moment in him. Maybe he does come off the bench like how Magno came off that bench against Philly that year and just had a moment that no one will ever forget.
Yeah.
Just to kind of like bow on it, because I'm going to go back to what y'all were talking about, the coaching mentality type of thing, like the head games.
Yeah.
Would you think, would it be too, would it be too far from the tinfoils to think that Cushing is deliberately sort of like poking at him, like you're not playing, to get something out of him that would kind of like
I think
just
I think
develop a
mentality
mentality of like of a you need tougher skin, or you need to be able to like maybe it don't land this year, it lands next year if he stays.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things
because he posted something to these like patience and shit like that. Like there's it feels like there's a rift, something there. Like it feels like there's some. For me, it just feels like there has to be a reason, and if it could go down, obviously that what you guys were saying with they don't believe in him, but it's just like that would be some wild thing to not believe in a kid that like was scouted like crazy, wasn't even supposed to be here.
But maybe it's also why it's not all on the team. What if it's him? What if it's him not being receptive to coaching? What if it's him not having the right,
being hard headed?
That's what I'm saying.
Not giving full effort in training. We don't know what else is what other reasons lead to this, because it's not just more likely than not. It's not just the play on the field, the limited time he's gotten. It's more than that.
That's what I'm asking now.
It's accumulative.
Do you think it's above Cushing to sort of play the mind games of I know you want to play and I'm not.
It isn't because at the end of the day, it's the player who has to want to be in the position to succeed, to put himself in that position.
That's what I'm saying. Like you playing like, yo, like I'm not like you like work, like you need to work.
Yeah, like
How's his English?
Joan's not bad English. Not bad English.
So I was gonna say maybe he's not, gelling with
Lost
the team.
in translation.
Yeah.
No, I whatever the case is, it's too late for experimenting. Bakar maybe Bakar has a moment, and then everything
That's all you need is a moment.
All you need is one mic.
Yeah,
one dream.
all you need.
All you need is one dream.
Yeah. So you just need one moment. What if he scores?
Because Martinez, Santi are scoring.
Yeah. We get a
Bakar scores a third one. Come on, you gonna be mad that he scored? He's doing his job.
Yeah, and that's good. That means he hopefully catches a groove now.
Yeah.
You know what I would do for Bakar and if he plays against Montreal and there's the chance of a penalty opportunity, I would give it to Bakar.
Yeah.
Like Asante as a captain would have to be like, you know what, Bakar, you take it. We need you to catch a groove, to confident boost, all that stuff. That would be a moment. That would be perfect for him. If he executes and boosts his morale, like, all right, I'm on the score sheet again.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to make it sound like I'm not rooting for Bakar. Obviously, I want him to be doing well. It's just
say you don't like him. I get it.
I thought he was gonna do something
His
where
shape up is funny. I get it.
I don't have one, but
listen, we're not recording next week, I think, right? Or
no, I don't think there's nothing going on.
It's a international FIFA window bye week.
AKA MLS still has 2 matches.
AKA Ecuador is gonna be Paraguay.
Nice.
And I think the second match is against Uruguay.
No say. We have any call-ups we have?
His World Cup qualifiers?
World Cup qualifiers, baby.
Official
World Cup qualifiers.
Official.
USA does not have to do anything.
Yes. Pochettino at the Austin FC 2 match?
He's trying to get a feeler.
Of what?
Just
what do you learn from that? Like, this is what
the stadium looks like.
What's coming to the pipeline.
He's just. I think the thing was like he's a sicko like us.
Maybe he was checking out the stadium. Maybe they were playing a game there.
Yeah, maybe.
Could be.
One of their matches against whoever.
Or maybe he was just bored. It was like, yo, I'm down to go watch some fucking.
I'm in Texas.
Some Texas football.
Just in Texas.
I think Freeze soon gets a call up.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
All right, guys, let's get out of here because it's late.
Very late.
Yeah.
Take us out.
All right, y'all. Let's keep the streak going. NYCFC Forever Podcast. We see you guys in 2 weeks.
For the algorithm, Messi.